Wake up. Wake up.
Where am I? Where's Reznov?
You will answer our questions. Do you understand?
Who the hell are you?
That's not important. What's important is who you are. What's your name?
Fuck you!
Where were you born?
Kiss my ass! Ah!
Hey guys, I'm TeamTang and this is my review on the single player of Call of Duty Black Ops.
Enough, Carlos.
This game is developed by Treyach and published by Activision.
What's up, Carlos?
Call of Duty Black Ops takes place during the Cold War in the 60s. You are to take various character roles in the campaign as members of Special Forces conducting black operations. Your entire campaign focuses around an experimental Soviet chemical weapon, codenamed Nova 6, mainly pursuing it as a Special Forces operative, Alex Mason. However, as soon as you begin the campaign, Alex Mason is found strapped to a chair in an interrogation room, being asked numerous questions by some unknown captors. Missions are presented as flashbacks to uncover everything Mason has done.
I said, where are you from?
Just be cool, Woods. Wait.
Talking to you.
Being a Call of Duty game, there are some expectations on the campaign. Having played previous Call of Duty games, at first I thought the campaign would be replicating Modern Warfare 2's story, not offering much to play for, but really the overall experience was enjoyable and it didn't let me down. However, the campaign was generic, but that was to be expected. Some of the missions you partake are mostly interesting with a few exceptions. Some do feel exciting, but there were missions that dragged out for too long, and eventually makes you feel bored. They have improved the campaign by adding interactions, making the experience more entertaining with events and scenes like this. Now, out of cutscenes and interactions, gameplay-wise, there are problems. Problems such as the AI. In comparison to the previous titles, these AI characters are idiots. I've had moments where the friendly AI literally spin around in circles in one spot with enemies standing right next to him, shooting at me and not him, which pretty much destroys the overall experience. Luckily, even at the highest difficulty, it is possible to pass the game without them. As I completed this game in veteran mode, the game was passable. The only reason you would need them is to set your next checkpoint. Even so, the AI would take ages to progress, meaning you would have to wait for them to move, so you could get the new checkpoint. The difficulty wasn't that difficult compared to the likes of World at War. There were a few odd ones that were tough, specifically ones with corridors and hills. Now the reason for those being hard is because infinite respawns still exist. With the respawns taken off in Modern Warfare 2, you would expect Treyach to follow, but for some odd reason they decided to keep them on for a few missions. However, Treyach have taken off grenade spamming in the campaign, which is good news for most players, since Treyach were well known for creating the most frustrating campaign in World at War. Another major problem about playing the campaign mode is that in previous games you were able to select checkpoints within a mission. In Black Ops you weren't able to select the previous checkpoints, meaning if you decide to go intel searching you would have to play the whole mission again just to get that missing intel. This would make replaying the game off-putting since even the in-game scenes take some time to progress. Overall, the campaign mode lasts about 6 hours, with most missions being good fun to play. It features great voice acting from celebrities such as Sam Worthington, who plays as Woods, but if you expected a whole new experience being at this stage of the franchise, then you may be let down. It is generic and typical of a shooter game with new interactions, but otherwise the campaign remains an enjoyable experience. I hope you enjoy this review of Call of Duty Black Ops, so please like, comment and subscribe.
The nerve center. I believe I'm correct in saying that civilization has been saved more than once. In this room.
I don't know. It felt like I was in a dream. Step 2. Ascend from darkness. Step 3. Rain fire.
You were getting close to your objective. It was working.
It never gets old. Overwhelming, isn't it?
Not yet.